everyone, Will from Project BRZ here. Today I'm going to be doing a follow-up video to the brake master cylinder stopper video that I did a couple of months ago now. In that video, if you've seen it, you'll remember I showed you the amount of deflection that there was in the brake master cylinder when you press the brake pedal and how that can give the car a bit of a spongy brake feel. And what I did was I showed you the amount of deflection before installing the stopper and then again after installing it. And I'll link to that video here now for you so you can watch it. But what happened was MRT Performance saw that video and were as surprised as I was by how much deflection there still was. So they decided to send me their own design of a brake master cylinder stopper. Now you can see that this one mounts in a similar kind of fashion. You've got your two mounting points there which sit along the side of the strut tower. So you can imagine the strut tower is kind of here and it sits there. But what this one has that's different is it's got an additional mounting point on the top here as well, which one of the bolts for the suspension goes through. And you've got this one at the front here as well. Now, what I anticipate is that this one on the front in particular is going to make a huge amount of difference. What I noticed before is that there was still quite a bit of deflection kind of pushing out that way, it's kind of twisting. So with this extra support here, it should make a large difference. But anyway, let's stop talking about it and chuck it on the car and see if it makes any difference. Okay, so before we pull the Beatrush stopper off the car, we'll just show you again exactly how much deflection there was. So with the engine off, and then with the engine running. Okay, so that's the Beatrush one taken off, so now I'll show you quickly what it looks like again with no master cylinder stopper installed at all. Okay, so that's the amount of movement you have with no stopper installed at all. Okay, so now to install the MRT brace. Alright, so that's installed, so let's try it out. So, engine off, and engine running. Alright, so now to take the video inside and have a look at what we can see. Okay, so just watching these clips back now, and as you can see with no master cylinder stopper installed at all, there's quite a bit of flex there in the firewall. You can see the master cylinder moving around quite a bit. With the Beatrush one installed, you can see there's still quite a bit of movement there, but the pedal feel was actually significantly better than with no stopper at all. So even though it doesn't look like it's doing a whole lot from the video, there is definitely a significant improvement there. But then when we switch to the MRT one, you can see there's barely any movement there at all now. And the pedal feel is a whole bunch better again. The difference between no stopper and the MRT stopper being installed is quite significant. So I would definitely recommend the MRT brake master cylinder stopper based on this. But going back to my original video, I said, I basically asked the question, do master cylinder stoppers do anything? And I think that what we've concluded from these videos, from this series, is that it depends on the design more than whether you have one or don't have one. So it's not as simple as just saying they're rubbish and they don't do anything. They definitely do something. But you need to be careful with the one that you select for your car and make sure that you're getting one that has a quality design that will actually make a difference. So yeah, definitely would recommend the MRT one based on my experience. And thank you very much for watching the video. Hopefully it's been useful for you. Make sure you hit that like button and the subscribe button if it has. And thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.